Hey everyone, welcome to I'm Adam Cook.
And I'm Bruce Greene.
And let's talk about some litigation because it's Friday.
Suck on our liberty, Britain!
What?
BBC is gonna have to pump the brakes on that Grand Theft Auto documentary.
What documentary are you talking about, Bruce?
Well, those freaking Brits tried to fuck with freedom. You'd think they'd have learned their lesson by now!
So what did those cheeky bastards do this time, we ask? Did they try to tax tea again?
What?
No!
Oh, okay.
They tried to make a documentary about video games. Those freedom-hating motherfuckers.
Rockstar Games has officially filed suit against the BBC for trademark infringement over the in-production movie Game Changer.
Right, the documentary aimed to tell the tale of one of the most controversial video games of all time, according to its IMDb page summary.
Though apparently they started it without Rockstar's involvement. Lawrence, what happened?
Well, all we have to go on is what the companies tell us at this point. Take-Two, that's Rockstar's parent company and publisher, they issued a statement, and GameSpot reported on it, bluntly stating that, quote, Rockstar Games has had no involvement with this project, end quote, despite being the trademark holder of the movie's subject matter.
Wow,
Interesting.
And then the statement goes on to declare that, quote, our goal is to ensure that our trademarks are not misused in the BBC's pursuit of an unofficial depiction of purported events related to Rockstar Games.
Take-Two concludes in saying, it is our obligation to protect our intellectual property, and unfortunately, in this case, litigation was necessary.
Whoa, to summarize, we own this shit. It's gonna go down the way we want it to. Mic drop, take that, Britain! Boom! Freedom tastes awfully good, doesn't it?
Wait a minute though, isn't Grand Theft Auto made by a British developer?
Shut up!
Oh. Yeah, Rockstar North, formerly DMA, made the original Grand Theft Auto, and they were in Dundee, Scotland.
Okay.
Is that part of the United Kingdom, Lawrence?
Joel?
Yes.
It is?
And it's part of Great Britain.
Both.
Okay, all right, well then there we go. Still, you gotta appreciate the irony here. The announcement blurb for the movie refers to GTA as arguably the greatest British coding success story since Bletchley Park.
That's a joke, right?
Yeah!
What's Bletchley Park?
I have no idea.
It's the place where they broke the fucking Nazi Enigma code with Alan Turing, you fucking idiots!
And here they are getting sued by a company based in New York thanks to trademark law. Can't handle all that freedom, can you, Redcoats?
That's a long time ago. That ended. Just to twist the knife a little bit, though, the documentary already had a pretty solid cast. A horse lover and chosen one, Daniel Radcliffe, was set to play Rockstar Games president Sam Hauser, while Bill Game Over Man Paxton was cast as everyone's favorite cartoon lawyer, Jack Thompson. That's just strange casting.
Lawrence, join us in pouring out a 40 of tea over the loss of Paxton's portrayal. That would have been awesome.
There's nothing in that.
Put your pinky out. There's still hope, however. It sounds like Rockstar is just flexing a little muscle to get creative input over the project.
Seems strange. Given that it revolves entirely around their property, though, it's hard to blame them for that, being, you know, if you put yourself in their position.
Right, Rockstar's statement even says that they have attempted multiple times to resolve this matter with the BBC without any meaningful resolution, meaning they probably tried to email them and call them, and BBC was like, no, we don't need you. Sounds like the BBC is trying to exclude Rockstar from the production process.
Yeah, here's the big question, though. Can they?
Lawrence?
We don't know.
Yeah, that's
so,
a tough one.
Yeah, it's really hard to say, mostly because this is all kind of new territory. Under the principles of fair use, the BBC would be completely protected to make a documentary on the topic, as long as they make a good faith effort to stay as truthful and accurate as possible. However, is this a documentary? The BBC themselves call it a factual drama in the announcement for the project. So now it gets weird. From the sounds of it, they plan to release the story based on factual information, but potentially like play up some of the spicier parts of the story.
Sure.
So now we have what could potentially be an embellished story about an actual company making an actual product in the world today, and you know that might damage their public reputation.
Well, good thing we have a lawyer here in the room. Joel Rubin,
What?
descendant of a family of lawyers. Tell us, can they make this movie or not?
Oh!
All right.
Okay.
Fair use.
Can you do that in your lawyer voice?
I don't know.
That's very Jewish.
No, I was thinking-
that was a racist portrayal. I
I was
think.
thinking of like, little, suspenders.
Yeah, you gotta snap those suspenders in like a.
Well, now, I don't know if that's an accurate statement of fact or not.
Better. Fair use is still a really great topic and often comes down to the discretion of the trademark holder.
Yeah, Rockstar understandably wants to make sure that they aren't defamed or portrayed as childish. It is, I mean, we're talking about the hot coffee mod here.
I was gonna say.
They're still an active company, and Grand Theft Auto is still an active series.
Right, it makes sense that they'd want to manage their public perception, and part of that is making sure that they have oversight on their portrayal in a BBC movie.
Yeah, we figure Rockstar is just flexing what muscle they have to make sure they have a seat at the table.
Right.
Whether or not it's a legal precedent for them to actually win in a court case, that
sure.
as remains to be seen.
Yeah, here's hoping that the BBC eventually invites Rockstar to the party and they don't remove the 20-minute full penetration sex scene. Lawrence, is that true? Is that in the movie?
So it doesn't have much to do with the plot, but man, Paxton and Radcliffe, they got some great on-screen chemistry.
And there's 20 minutes of penetration from them, huh?
Yeah, the rail shot.
Is it that really cool shot where it's like behind the balls?
Oh, it's behind a lot of stuff.
The
like-
rail shot.
That's what it's called?
Please like and subscribe.
They call bollocks in England.
I don't know if we can say any of that. Please like and subscribe for more.
Bollocks.
I can't say any of those jokes. Rail shot, balls.
legal
none of that.
news.
Paxton.
Legal news.
Paxton.
Like and subscribe for the legal news.
Paxton. Paxton. Paxton.